Good evening. This is CTV News for Tuesday, August 18th. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Gina Barty. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, residents in the city of Bowie are being asked to lock their door and be vigilant after a rash of home and commercial burglaries in the city. CTV's Sonia Srivastava has more.
In the P section of Bowie, right off of Prince of Wales Court, and police say this is one of the neighborhoods that has been targeted. Now, there have been 11 burglaries in the last 3 days here in Bowie, and police say they're really concerned because the intruders are able to get through unlocked doors.
They've happened numerous different points of the city.
Police say these incidents are happening when people are not home during the day. The burglars have been able to get through unlocked front and back doors.
Anything that looks out of place, anybody that doesn't belong, any cars that look like, they shouldn't be there or any time of the day, please let us know.
In most of the 11 cases, electronics have been the main target.
Always keep your serial numbers, your receipt information from items that you may have in your home, just in case, you may be the victim of an unfortunate circumstance, something like this. We do have avenues of tracking it if it does.
Police are asking you to be vigilant and are offering a free security survey for any resident that is interested.
A lot of it includes lighting, locks, doors, these type of things where officers are trained to look out for it. And a lot of times residents aren't aware that a lock may not be faulty, or bushes may be an obstruction, or the lights aren't properly illuminated or lit.
Is police stepping up presence anywhere?
Absolutely. We have been increasing our enforcement efforts throughout the city with our director response team, our community services unit.
Again, police are emphasizing that you turn on that home alarm system when you are away, and also check for those doors, whether it be the front door or the back door, to make sure that it is locked at all times. In Bowie, I'm Sonia Srivastava. Back to you.
Anyone with information can contact Bowie Police Department at 301-575-2008.
It is day 2 of the trial of the alleged triggerman accused in the shooting death of a Clarion hotel worker in Oxon Hill. DeAndre Weems of the district is charged with murder, armed robbery, and crimes in connection with the October 2013 incident. Rochelle Metzger is standing by with the details.
Today, the prosecution presented its witnesses in the case against defendant DeAndre Weems. Weems is accused of killing Jesse Chavez, an employee of the Clarion Hotel. Back in 2013, Weems and 2 other men allegedly went to the hotel on Oxon Hill Road intending to rob it. Prosecutors say Weems is the man seen in the surveillance video jumping over the counter and demanding money from the front desk clerk. Larry Reed is a patron of the hotel and was friends with Jesse Chavez.
He just was a fun-loving guy that always had jokes, but he was a good kid. He had worked his way up at the hotel.
Reed, who testified today, tells CTV News that he was in the hotel bar on the night of October 21st, drinking and talking with Chavez when they heard yelling in the lobby.
We all ran towards the screen. At that point, we saw a gentleman, young guy, jumping across the counter, trying to leave the hotel. Jesse, valiantly, he was running to try to stop the guy.
Prosecutors say the confrontation between the 2 men spilled outside, where the defendant fatally shot Chavez point blank in the chest.
And at that point, I ran outside, and Jesse was laying on the ground.
Reed says he was too far away to see the hooded man's face clearly, but a detective on the stand testified that the hotel clerk identified Weems in a photo lineup. Another detective testified he found a handgun during a search of Weems' D.C. apartment. However, police say they did not find DNA evidence linking Weems to the gun or the front desk of the hotel. Weems is charged with murder, conspiracy, armed robbery, and assault. The trial is expected to last another day or 2. Reporting in Upper Marlboro, Rochelle Metzger, CTV News.
Thank you for that, Rochelle. 2 other men, Kimfrey Williams, the alleged getaway driver, and Ronaldo Washington, thought to be the lookout in the robbery, are charged in this case as well. They are set to stand trial together in October. Turning to politics, Governor Hogan's top housing official will stay on the job despite calls for his resignation over remarks suggesting that mothers might deliberately poison their children with lead to get free housing. Department of Housing and Community Development Secretary Kenneth Holt made the comments at a statewide conference of local officials on Friday. The words prompted outrage from more than 24 Democratic lawmakers who say he should be ousted. A spokesman for the governor says Hogan met with the official to express his disappointment, but will not ask him to leave.
Maryland Congresswoman Donna Edwards released a poll this week showing her ahead of primary rival Representative Chris Van Hollen in the race for Senate in 2016. The poll put out by Edwards' campaign has her leading Van Hollen by 5 points among Democrat voters. According to the Washington Post, Global Strategy Group surveyed 600 likely party voters by phone in the first week of August and found that 42% say they would support Edwards, while 37% chose Van Hollen. He still leads her in fundraising 3-1. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Gina Barty.
And I'm Denise Douglas. Coming up,